it's Molly with 30 Days of Goddess in Bridget's Grove with some brief thoughts as we get midway through another month. And one of the things I wanted to mention that I don't think I've ever noted about my own personal prayer book practice is I often do some prep on the pages, the art pages, days in advance. So I don't always do like a lot of collage or little pockets or something on the actual day where I am. The things I do on the actual day is do my rune card, write a poem or a prayer, glue in my little cards and color around the boxes. But a lot of times, like you can see here, like so this one, I have my little tag. I did the little tag yesterday, but the pocket, and I colored the pocket, but the pocket was already in there from a couple days before. And then this one is already ready for today with some additional things I was going to add. That one's got stuff already glued down that I'm going to use. So I don't do the whole thing, but I get almost like a base image in place several days in advance a lot of the times. And that would be on days when I have more time, or I just kind of get into the groove almost. You're like, oh, I have this, and I have this, and I have this, and I have this, and not everything will fit on one page, so you just move to the next page, and you move to the next page. But I wanted to offer that because I think sometimes people get a little bit, locked into the box of thinking it has to be done all on the same day or it doesn't count or something. And I also, you may have noticed this from when I share my pages, is my poem, my affirmation, those always relate to the word of the day, which the word of the day you can pick from your own oracle cards. You can pick, in a lot of different contexts. It doesn't have to be from my list, but if you do pick it from my list, for me, I always write my poem of the day has a connection to the word, but my page and the things I opt to put on the collage type page usually don't technically have anything to do with the word at all. Like I don't choose I choose images based on what's pleasing to me and what also is kind of like a reminder. So I glued this in the day that we opted to place the order for the new companion decks that we're working on. Oh, I got Edge again, which is the one I used. That was the one I used yesterday. But we'd placed that order for those companion decks, and it felt like a risk. And so I added the card to this page to represent taking that. There's the edge card. This is the day that we decided to do it, and I put the little pocket in with my notes to self on making that kind of big decision. And then the next page I used the risk card because of taking the risk with making such a big order. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that it's fully possible to do some prep work. And for me, the companion art page is a different type of reminder or a different kind of nourishment, and it fits a different need for me than the writing does. And so I consider them to be almost separate. That the word there is return, and so it can be related. Art, those things feel like a return, but I consider them to be kind of separate endeavors almost, or separate approaches. And I don't get locked into a have to or a must do. I do commit to writing something new every day, but that's because I'm a writer. And so for me, this practice has created 180 plus days of consistent writing as a priority, which it already was before that too. But yours may be movement or prayer or meditation or reflection or reading or contemplation or observation or being outside and seeing what you see, or prayer beads, or anything like that may be your practice may involve something else. For me, the writing is an important component, but for you, reading and connecting to that guidance or using oracle cards, etc., that may be more important and valuable to you. So remember, there's no right way, but the showing up is powerful. Thanks for being here.